I don't know why they single out black people, but it's certainly true that some minorities in America do not do as well as us white people. And should government do something about that?
And I agree with the assessment that inflation is disproportionately hurting black people because they're wage earners. They've got disproportionately fixed income. The border is disproportionately hurting black and Hispanic workers. I hear that every single day. I spent 10 years working with Cesar Chavez during the last part of his life. He had two issues. One was pesticides, the disproportionate impact of pesticides on Hispanics. The other issue was the border, because he understood all of these illegal immigrants coming across the border were hurting the capacity of his workers, American workers, to get good jobs and wages. The issue that they didn't talk about, two issues. One is education. We spend $50 billion a year on the Department of Education, and black kids in this country, it's a crime what is happening to their schools. When I was a kid, we had the best educated kids by every measure of any country in the world. We're now 22. We're throwing billions of dollars, and in inner city schools, most of these kids cannot read or do math at grade level. It is a crime. We need to give them choice. We need to give them charter schools. Neither of them have done anything about it. The last issue, which both of them have aggravated, is the mass incarceration crisis. 1 out of every 4 black men has had some contact with the correctional service. And 60% of the blacks in American jails are there for nonviolent drug offenses. Why? Because President Biden passed the Drug Act in 1986 that he wrote that gave 100 times the penalty for crack cocaine as powder cocaine. It was designed to put blacks in jail. Then he passed in 1994 omnibus crime bill with the super predatory provisions, the mandatory sentencing, the 3 strikes you're out. Those 2 bills doubled the amounts of blacks in American prison. The amounts of blacks in American prison were steady from the Civil War till then.
Back to CNN.